Hi guys, miss you all. I hope you all stay in good health, stay safe. So we're gonna continue our sessions, but we're gonna continue what we're missing from our books. So in this chapter, we're gonna learn how to draw some figures. Okay. So in this session and the other sessions, we're gonna continue how to draw some figures. So how we gonna draw the points? How we're gonna draw the points. But in the first thing we need to know what is the meaning of point. What is the meaning of point in math? The point in English, it means in the end of the sentence you put the point and you start a new sentence. But in math we have something else called point. A point is exact location. It has no size and only position. Like what? If we do like this one, just point on the screen. This point is describe exact location. So if you imagine we have a street right there and you stand in this position, position means you have stopped in point. So this point represent exact location. So again, we have important thing of the point set. It's represent exact location. Okay. So the point have a name. It's often a letter like A, B, C, and so on. So if we do this point right here, and we call this point like F. So the location we have here is F. The location that we have here is F. So again, the point is represent the exact location. It has no size, it has no length, it's only a position. Okay, like the point A is here. We have a point here, like the GPS. If you stand in a point, this point is represent a location on GPS, C, B, and so on. So all of these points represent a location. It has no side, it has no length, it has no width, it has nothing except it has a position. Okay, so second thing we have line, and the line consists of two parts: line segment and straight line. So again, we have something called line, and the line represents the line on the notebook, the straight line in your notebook, which you are right on it. So the lines here consist of two parts. The first thing we have it called line segment. The second one called is straight line. Okay, so let's see the first one. Line segment, a part of a line connects to 2 points. Okay, let's see. We have a point right here. And we have another point right here. So if we connect the 2 points by straight line, sorry, it's hard to draw with the mouse. So if we connect between the 2 points by a straight line, this line represents something called line segment, and it's the shortest distance between 2 points. It has a length. So if we have the first point, starting point called here is A, and the ending point is right here is P. So this one represents a line segment. But why it called the line segment? The properties of line segment represent in 2 parts. The first one, it has a starting point, it has ending point. So we have right here is the starting point, we have the ending point is right here. Okay, and it has length. Any line segment in the world represented by a lens. So the line segment AB, we must say how many centimeters between A and B. So we like 3 centimeters. So the length here of the line segment must be saved. Okay, let's see. We have point A, we have point B. So we have a starting point. We started right from here, and we end the line in B. So the starting point at A and the ending point at B, and the length of this side we're gonna say like 5 centimeter. 5 centimeter. Okay, so we must say the length of the line segment and where is the starting point and where is the ending point. Okay, so let's see the other part. The straight line. And guys, please pay attention to this part because it's very important. Okay, straight line is a line with no bendings or curves. The shortest distance between 2 points. But what is the difference between the straight line and the line segment? Let's see. The line segment, we have a starting point and the ending point, and we're gonna connect between the starting point and ending point. Okay, so the starting point is right here and ending point is right here. Okay, but in a straight line we don't have a start point or we don't have an ending point. It has no limit from the two direction. So from here we're gonna make an arrow, and this arrow, it means it's a walk to infinity. So this arrow means it walks to infinity. So it's gonna walk right like this one and continue. If you have a space, more space, it's gonna be continue, and it has no limit from the other direction. So we have this arrow represent it has no limits, so it's gonna be continuous way, but we're gonna make the arrow to make a shortcut of the idea of the straight line. But the straight line has no starting point or no ending point. Okay, so let's see the straight line AB. Where is the starting point and where is the ending point? We said it already. The straight lines doesn't have a starting point or ending point. It has no limits from the both direction. So the straight line represented by this arrow from this direction and another arrow from this direction to represent the straight line has no limits, has no starting point or ending point. So the straight line again, it has no starting point or ending point. So the straight line here AB represented by AP represented by this 4 AB straight line. So the difference between the straight line and the line segment is the line segment has a starting point and the ending point. It's a start from a point and the end at a point. But in a straight line you don't have any starting point and ending point. Both directions has no limits. Okay, so let's see the last figures. Ray. So what is the meaning of ray? Ray can be defined by a part of line fixed by starting point but no ending point. So let's see. This one called ray. So it's a start from a point right here. But it has no ending point. So we represented the ending by an arrow. The arrow here represents that it has no limits from the other direction. So again, it has a starting point, so we're gonna start from a point like the line segment. But the difference between the line segment and ray, the line segment has a starting point and has also ending point. But here in ray, it has a starting point like line segment, but it has no ending point. It has no ending point. So here we have an arrow to represent that we don't have any ending point. Any ending point. Okay, so let's see this one. Here's the straight is the starting point of BQ. So the starting point represented by the point B, but it has end at Q. Of course not. The Q here is not the ending point, and it hasn't any ending point. It hasn't any ending point. So the ray PQ represented by this form. It's a start from P, but it hasn't any limits from at Q. Okay, so again the ray represented by starting point and line, but in the other direction it has no limits. It has no limits. Okay, so guys, I hope you all understand. Please, if you have any question, please contact me and ask me whatever you want in your head. So thank you guys. I hope I can see you soon.